a story, Mom? Yeah, read us a story.
Okay, you two. Snuggle in and close your eyes, and I'll read you the story of Little Red Riding Hood.
Yay!
Little Red Riding Hood went out one day. She was going to Granny's far away. She followed a path through the deep dark woods to get to Granny's as quick as she could. A big bad wolf came into view. He raised his hat and said,
"How do you do?"
She said,
"My granny is feeling ill. I'm bringing her cookies to make her well."
Said Little Red Riding Hood,
"I must run." I'm expected at Granny's at 1:30.
She said,
Good day.
and she walked away. But the big bad wolf knew a faster way. The big bad wolf came to Granny's house. And poor old Granny was all alone.
Granny, get in the cupboard.
That bad wolf said, then he put on her clothes and jumped into bed. Then in came Little Red Riding Hood.
Dear Granny, I came as quick as I could.
The wolf said,
Dear, come over here.
but the little girl knew something was weird.
Granny, what great big ears you have. Granny, what great big eyes you have. Granny, what great big teeth you have.
The wolf said,
Better to eat you with.
cried Little Red Riding Hood. And in ran a hunter who was in the woods. The hunter grabbed the wolf and he put him in a sack. And the big bad wolf, he never came back.
We're safe now, Granny.
The little girl said, and she helped Granny get back in bed. They ate the cookies happily, and that's the end of our story.
Buggy, did you just take Huggy's apple?
No. Hey, my apple's gone. It wasn't me.
Well, Buggy, what's that?
I think it might be a good time to tell you a story, Buggy. There was a boy who watched the sheep, the silliest boy you ever did see. One sunny day, who knows why, he thought for fun he'd tell a lie. The boy cried,
Wolf, please, please come. Hurry, hurry, run, run, run.
and up the hill a farmer came to chase that wolf away again. There was no wolf, not even one.
It's just a trick. I played for fun.
The farmer said, See here, young man, don't play that trick on me again.
Okay, I promise.
The very next day, at 10:30, the silly boy cried wolf again. And up the hill the farmer came to chase that wolf away again. There was no wolf, not even one.
It's just a trick. I played for fun.
farmer said, "See here, young man, don't play that trick on me again."
Okay, I promise.
But that same day, at 2:15, a big bad wolf came into view. Into the field the wolf did creep to scare the boy and steal the sheep. The boy cried,
Wolf, please, please come. Hurry, hurry, run, run, run. Wolf, wolf, it's not a game. Please come now.
but no one came. The silly boy, he shook with fright. That wolf stole every sheep in sight. The little boy was very sad because he knew that he'd been bad. He decided there and then,
I'll never, ever lie again.
The most important thing to do
Is always, always tell the truth. There was a little boy and his name was Jack. He lived with his mama in a little old shack. Jack asked Mama, why are we poor?
a giant came and smashed our door. He stole everything we had, we had. He stole everything we had. Jack, we have to sell our cow. Off to the market, you better go now.
So Jack took the cow and walked down the road where he met a man pulling a heavy load.
That's a mighty fine cow.
He said,
That's a mighty fine cow.
he said.
I'll buy your cow for magic beans, the prettiest beans you've ever seen.
That's a deal. And Jack ran home. When Mama saw the beans, she moaned and groaned. Out the window they flew, they flew. Out the window they flew. The minute the beans landed on the ground, they started to make a rumbling sound. Out from the ground, the beanstalk grew, right up to the clouds and then right through. Up that stalk, Jack climbed, Jack climbed. Up that stalk, Jack climbed. Through the clouds and through the sky, Jack was very, very high. He came to a door in a dark, dark cloud with a sign that read, "No kids allowed." Jack just walked straight through, straight through. Jack just walked straight through. Into a castle the dark door led, and down the hallway young Jack sped. A huge room he found. Then he heard a scary sound. A giant steps.
Boom, boom, boom,
A giant steps.
boom. 3-5-0-fum. I smell a boy, by gosh, by gum.
That bad giant, he boomed and boomed, and Jack went flying out of that room. Back the way he come, he'd come. Back the way he'd come. After Jack the giant chased, he chased Jack all over the place when suddenly, hip hip hooray! Came Gigi and Noah to save the day. They froze that giant like stone, like stone. They froze that giant like stone. To the beanstalk Jack ran fast and bold, and there he found a sack of gold. His mama's gold that giant stole so many, many years ago. Down the stalk Jack flew, Jack flew. Down the stalk Jack flew. He grabbed an axe when he hit the ground. Chop, 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 that stalk came down. Mama, we're rich. To his mama he told, and Jack gave his mama the sack of gold. Happily ever after they lived, they lived. Happily ever after they lived.
Oh Oh my, I asked Huggy and Buggy to tidy their room before going out to play.
Those kids.
Do you know where they are?
I think I saw them in the backyard. I'll go find them, Jen.
Wow, it's so cool to look at all the little insects. Yeah, the ants are my favorite. My favorite is the grasshopper.
That reminds me of a story. And I think this might be a good time to tell it to you. The ants go plowing in the field.
Hi-ho, hi-ho,
The ants go plowing in the field.
hi-ho, hi-ho.
The ants go plowing in the field.
The grasshoppers do cartwheels.
And all they do is play while the ants work all day.
The ants go planting in the spring. Hi-ho, hi-ho. The ants go planting in the spring. Hi-ho, hi-ho. The ants go planting in the spring. The grasshoppers don't do a thing.
And all
they do is play while the ants work all day.
The ants go digging in the sun.
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
The ants go digging in the sun.
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
The ants go digging in the sun.
The grasshoppers dance for fun.
And all they do is play while the ants work all day.
The ants harvest in the fall. Hi-ho, hi-ho. The ants harvest in the fall. Hi-ho, hi-ho. The ants harvest in the fall. The grasshoppers don't help at all. And all they do is play while the ants work all day. The ants go in when winter comes. Hi-ho, hi-ho. The ants go in when winter comes. Hi-ho, hi-ho. The ants go in when winter comes.
The grasshoppers don't have a crumb.
All they did was play while the ants worked all day.
Whoa! The grasshoppers are cold and sad.
Oh no, oh no,
The grasshoppers are cold and sad.
oh no, oh no.
They never helped, they wished they had.
And now they feel really bad. All they did was play while the ants worked all day.
The ants invite them to come in.
Hi-ho, hi-ho,
The ants invite them to come in.
hi-ho, hi-ho.
The grasshopper said with a grin.
We'll never shirk our work again.
And the ants all shout, hooray!
Hooray! Hooray!
Hooray!
Hooray!
This is the story of the three little pigs. The three little pigs. The three little pigs. This is the story of the three little pigs. Once upon a time. The three little pigs had three little homes, all in a row, all in a row. The three little pigs had three little homes, once upon a time.
My house is made of straw. My house is made of sticks. And my house
can't do that. No, 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 no.
And that was the story of the three little pigs, the three little pigs, the three little pigs. And that was the story of the three little pigs, once upon a time.
Once upon a time. Once upon a time.
Silly pig.
Mom, what's that word?
That says tortoise, Huggy.
What's a tortoise?
A tortoise is a very big turtle.
And what's a hare?
A hare is a kind of rabbit.
Why don't they just call the story The Turtle and the Rabbit?
Well, that's a very good question.
Can we just read the story?
All right, then. One day, the hare was teasing her friend, the tortoise, and she wasn't being very nice. The boastful hare could run really, really fast, but the kind old tortoise was very, very slow.
To be so slow, it must be sad. It must be very, very bad.
The tortoise, he got pretty mad the day of the big, big race.
Well, let's have a race.
Said he,
You're too slow, you can't beat me. I can. You can't. Well, let's just see.
the day of the big, big race. Piggy said go, the hare he flew over the hill and out of view. It looked like tortoise was stuck in glue the day of the big, big race. The hare, she laughed.
Ho, ho, ho. That old tortoise is slow, slow, slow. I can't be beaten. No, no, no.
The day of the big, big race. Poor old tortoise, sure enough, moved so slow and huffed and puffed. He was tired, but he was tough the day of the big, big race.
I am miles and miles ahead. I think I'll take a nap.
She said in a carrot patch she made a bed the day of the big, big race.
Just 5 minutes, not a minute more.
And it wasn't long before the boastful hare began to snore the day of the big, big race. Slow old tortoise trudged along, whistling a happy song. He was slow, but he was strong the day of the big, big race.
I won't give up. No, no, no.
His confidence began to grow
Come on, legs. Let's go, go, go.
the day of the big, big race. Even when the hill was steep, still he climbed and still he creeped, and still the hare was fast asleep the day of the big, big race. Finally, he passed the hare, fast asleep and unaware.
The finish line. I'm almost there.
The day of the big, big race. The crowd began to cheer and cheer, and slowly tortoise he drew near. The hare awoke and said,
Oh dear.
the day of the big, big race. The hare began to run and run.
Oh no, what have I done? Hooray!
The slow old tortoise won the day of the big, big race. The lesson here is plain to see. Whether slow or fast you be, if you work hard, you will succeed.
The day of the big, big race. The day of the big, big race.
The Lion and the Mouse, the Lion and the Mouse. This is the story of the Lion and the Mouse.
Mouse was creeping through the woods and woke a sleeping lion. Angrily, he grabbed that mouse. She was scared and crying. She said,
If you let me go, I'll help you someday soon.
tiny thing, what can you do for me? Tell you what, you made me laugh, so I will set you free.
Thank you.
Next day, lion stalked his prey, but on his way back home, he walked into a trap. He was captured and alone.
The lion and the mouse, the lion and the mouse. This is the story of the lion and the mouse. Lion and the mouse, the lion and the mouse. This is the story of the lion and the mouse.
Tiny mouse heard lions roar and scurried to the scene. She gnawed the rope, released the lion, and said,
Now we're team.
Lion answered,
I was wrong to laugh because you're small. If it weren't for you, I would not be here at all.
The lion and the mouse, the lion and the mouse. Best friends forever, the lion and the mouse. The lion and the mouse, the lion and the mouse. Best friends forever, the lion and the mouse. The lion and the mouse, the lion and the mouse. This is the story of the lion and the mouse. The lion and the mouse, the lion and the mouse. This is the story of the lion and the mouse.
Once there lived 3 grizzly bears in a house in the forest. Papa bear, mama bear, baby bear sat down to eat their porridge.
Ooh, much too hot.
Growled Papa bear, let's go walk in the forest. That's when Goldilocks came by, found their house in the thicket. Knock, 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 no answer, so Goldie entered the kitchen.
Smells good.
She grabbed a spoon, though she had no permission.
Papa Bear's porridge way too hot.
Mama bear's porridge way too cold.
Baby bear porridge just right. Just right. Just right.
After Goldie had her fill, she felt lazy and tired. In the living room she spied chairs of 3 different sizes. They looked quite inviting, so Goldie thought she'd try 'em.
Papa Bear's chair way too hard.
Mama bear's chair way too soft.
Baby bear's chair just right. Just right. Just right.
Just as Goldie settled in that chair, broke into pieces, Goldie went upstairs and found 3 nice beds she could sleep in. They looked quite inviting, so Papa's bed she creeped in.
Papa Bear's bed way too hard.
Mama bear's bed way too soft.
Baby bear's bed just right. Just right. Just right.
Goldilocks fell fast asleep. 3 bears came back home. Soon as they stepped in, they knew they were not alone.
Someone's been eating my porridge.
Growled Papa. Someone's been eating my porridge, said Mama.
Someone's been eating my porridge.
Cried Baby.
And they ate it all up. Ate it all up.
They walked into the living room, and what do you think they noticed?
Someone's been sitting in my chair.
Growled Papa. Someone's been sitting in my chair, said Mama.
Someone's been sitting in my chair.
Cried Baby.
And they broken it up. Broken it up.
Upstairs in their bedroom now, what do you think they noticed?
Someone's been sleeping in my bed.
Growled Papa. Someone's been sleeping in my bed, said Mama.
Someone's been sleeping in my bed.
Cried Baby.
And there she is. There she is.
Goldilocks woke up and saw 3 brown bears staring at her. She screamed,
Help!
jumped out of bed and ran away. away with a clatter. Down the stairs and through the door, Goldie's gone forevermore. Our three bears, they scratched their heads, fixed the chair and made the beds, and sat down to eat their porridge. And that is the story of the three bears.
Yeah!
Once upon a time there lived upon a grassy bluff
Billy the Little and Billy the Middle.
And Billy the Biggie.
the billy goat's gruff.
Billy the Biggie, the Billy Goat's Gruff.
They ate and ate the grass all day until it all was gone. They ate all the clover.
Till none was left over.
They were lawn mowers, those billy goats gruff.
They were lawn mowers, those Billy Goat's Gruff.
But over a river and over a bridge was a hillside covered with grass, green and delicious.
And rich and nutritious.
It answered their wishes, that yummy fresh
It
grass.
answered their wishes, that yummy fresh grass.
Billy the Little ran down to the river and onto the bridge he hopped. Clippity cloppity hippity hoppity, up jumped a troll and he hollered out,
Stop!
Up jumped the troll and he hollered and stopped.
Who are you?
said the troll.
I'm Billy the Little Goat Gruff.
Before I get thinner, I'll eat you for dinner.
Would this be the end for this billy goat gruff?
Would this be the end for this Billy Goat Gruff? Oh, please, Mr. Troll. I'm very small, and you look very hungry. Billy the Middle Goat Gruff is coming next, and he's much bigger and tastier than I am.
Well, all right then. Be off with you. I'll wait for Billy the Middle Goat Gruff.
Billy the Middle ran down to the river and onto the bridge he hopped. Clippity cloppity hippity hoppity, up jumped the troll and he hollered out,
Stop!
Up jumped the troll and he hollered and stopped.
Who are you?
said the troll.
I'm Billy the Middle Goat Gruff.
Before I get thinner, I'll eat you for dinner.
Would this be the end for this billy goat gruff?
Would this be the end for this Billy Goat Gruff? Oh, please, Mr. Troll. I'm not very big, and you look very hungry. Billy the Biggie Goat Gruff is coming next, and he's much bigger and tastier than I am.
Well, all right then. Be off with you. I'll wait for Billy the Biggie Goat Gruff.
Billy the Biggie ran down to the river and onto the bridge he hopped. Clippity cloppity hippity hoppity, up jumped the troll and he hollered out,
Stop!
Up jumped the troll and he hollered and stopped.
Who are you?
said the troll.
I'm Billy the Biggie Goat Gruff. Before I get thinner, I'll eat you for dinner.
Would this be the end for this billy goat gruff?
Would this be the end for this Billy Goat Gruff?
Oh, yeah?
Billy the Biggie, he lowered his horns and charged straight at the troll. And end over hill, over glen, and over the mountain that bad troll flew.
Over the mountain that bad troll flew.
And happily ever after lived upon that grassy bluff
Billy the Little and Billy the Middle
And Billy the Biggie.
the billy goat's gruff.
and Billy the Biggie, the Billy Goat's Gruff. Alice in Wonderland, such a fun story to play. Alice in Wonderland, let's have a fun adventure today.
Alice was a girl who loved to dream. She sat and read her book by a river stream. Then she saw a rabbit, white and quick. She laughed at the sight and ran after it.
I'm late for a very important date. I really must go down this rabbit hole.
have a chat. You're really quite pretty and very smart, but stay away from the Queen of Hearts.
Stay away from the queen? I can do that. Hey, look, there's a big old smiling cat. Hello, little Alice. How do you do? There's something I really must tell you. Everyone here is crazy and mad. That means you too. Now don't be sad. I really don't think that I am mad. Who's that over there with the big tall hat? I'm the Mad Hatter. Would you like some tea? We're all having fun. Can't you see? I love to joke. I love to laugh. I love to do my Mad Hatter dance. Oh my! Oh my! What a strange guy. I don't think I'll stay. I think I'll walk away. Alice found herself on a park that is green, and there she saw the crazy queen.
I'm the Queen of Hearts, and I'd like to play a crazy game of croquet.
Oh no! Oh no! I wish that I could go. The Queen of Hearts is mean. I need to leave this scene.
Alice closed her little eyes. When she opened them, she was by the riverside. She shook her head, looked at the stream.
I just had the strangest dream. Was that all just a dream? Alice in Wonderland, such a fun story to play. Alice in Wonderland, let's have a fun adventure today. Ready for story time, little twins? Yay! How about Jack and the Beanstalk? Perfect! Jack lived on a little farm. He did his chores and worked so hard. One fine day his mom had found that they ran out of seeds.
What shall we do? What shall we do? We need more money for seeds and food. Jack, you need to go to town to sell our favorite cow. So Jack took their cow in his hands. He walked to town and met a man.
I've got a deal for a boy like you. You can buy my magic beans.
Magic beans, what do they do?
You plant them and they'll grow so huge. Plant them in the ground and overnight they'll grow all the way up to the sky.
So Jack sold the cow to the man who put the beans in his hand. When he went home to show his mom, she was very mad.
What shall we do? What shall we do? You silly boy, those beans won't do.
Mom was sad, and so was Jack. So he threw the beans out on the grass.
In the morning, what did Jack see? A huge beanstalk, so tall and green. It went all the way up to the sky. This is a stalk I have to climb. He climbed and he climbed and climbed some more. Through the clouds, he saw a door.
Look at that castle, so very big. I wonder who lives inside that thing.
Then the door opened wide.
A giant woman was inside.
She looked at Jack and waved him in.
I'll make you something to eat.
Oh boy, I smell a little boy.
Jack got scared and ran away and grabbed some gold coins on his way. He climbed back down the green beanstalk, gave the coins to his mom. The very next day, he climbed to the sky. He found a golden egg in the castle up high.
B5. Oh boy, I smell a little boy.
Jack got scared and ran away. He grabbed the golden egg on his way. He climbed back down the green beanstalk and gave the egg to his mom. The very next day, he climbed to the sky. He found a golden harp in the castle up high.
B5. Oh boy, I smell a little boy.
Jack got scared and ran away, but the giant chased him all the way. He climbed down the beanstalk really fast and chopped it down. Now Jack and his mom had so much gold. They were rich until they were old. They both lived happily ever after. Happily ever after. Jack and the Beanstalk, yeah, yeah, yeah! The end! Hey, do you guys know the story of Little Red Riding Hood?
Sure we do, and it's my favorite.
Once upon a time, in the woods, there lived a little girl, Red Riding Hood. Had to visit Grandma, sick in bed, so off she went with a basket of bread.
Off I go, woohoo! Adventure time. Stick to the path, and I'll be fine.
Suddenly the big bad wolf appeared with big sharp teeth and pointy ears.
Well, hello, little girl, and how do you do? Where are you going? Can I come too?
I'm off to visit Grandma far away. You can't come, now I'll be on my way.
But Wolf had a plan, and off he ran to Grandma's house on the other side of the woods. Wolfie arrived at Grandma's house, crept through the door like a little mouse.
Grandma saw the wolf. Then she screamed and ran into the closet so she couldn't be seen.
I will wait just right here
For Little Red Riding Hood to appear. Wolf put on dear Grandma's clothes, her lovely night dress, and glasses on his nose.
What a clever wolf I am to pretend that I am dear Grandma sick in bed.
I hope Red Riding Hood gets here fast and rescues me. This wolf is bad.
Just then, Red Riding Hood arrived at Grandma's house. She opened the door and walked right up to her Grandma's bed.
Grandma, I am here, poor thing in bed. I brought you some yummy bread.
Thank you, dear. I'm feeling sick. Come a little closer. Take a look.
Grandma, you don't seem yourself. What can I do to help?
I must have a nasty bug. Climb on the bed and give me a hug.
Grandma, what big eyes you have.
Big eyes to see you.
Grandma, what big ears you have.
Big ears to hear you.
Grandma, what big teeth you have.
Big teeth to eat you. Ha 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 ha.
Poor Little Red Riding Hood. Thankfully, a lumberjack was passing by and heard her cry. He broke down the door and came inside.
What's going on? Are you okay? I heard you
Hey, look! A scary spider!
Ah! Where?
Hey, quit telling lies, Mark. Didn't you ever hear the story about the boy who cried wolf? No? Tell me.
The boy who cried wolf. The boy who cried wolf.
There was a boy who watched the sheep. He'd watch him walk and watch him sleep. He was so bored he made a plan.
I need to find some action, man. Hey, everybody, gather around. There's a big bad wolf in town.
The boy who cried wolf.
There was no wolf, the boy had lied. But the people of the village ran outside.
We're here to help you. Where's the beast? We'll save the boy and save the sheep.
The boy laughed until he cried. Ha ha ha! You believed my lie.
The boy who cried wolf.
The next day the boy tended his flock.
Man, this is boring. The sheep don't even talk.
He was so bored he made a scheme.
I'm gonna make the village scream. Hey, everybody, gather around. There's a big bad wolf in town.
The boy who cried wolf.
Once again, there was no wolf anywhere, but the people of the village got a scare.
We're here to help you. Where's the beast?
We'll save the boy and save the sheep. The boy laughed until he cried. Ha ha ha! You believed another lie.
The boy who cried wolf.
The next day the boy was asleep when a real big wolf ran after his sheep. He woke up and to his surprise there was a big scary wolf in front of his eyes.
Hey, everybody, help me, please! There's a big bad wolf and he's chasing my sheep.
The boy who cried wolf.
The village people heard his cry, but they didn't move an inch this time.
That's the boy who always cries. He tricks us all with his lies.
Nobody helped him, no one cared. But there's a wolf! Really, I swear!
The boy who cried wolf.
There is a lesson to this song. Lying to people is always wrong.
They won't believe anything you say, even if you really need help someday. I'm really sorry, I tricked my friends. All this lying is gonna end.
The boy who cried wolf. The boy who cried wolf.
Guys, this time there really is a spider.
Ah!
Well done for telling the truth, Mark.
Yep, no more crying wolf for this boy. Wow, what a great big lion! And look at that tiny little mouse. I wonder if they're friends.
Let's tell the twins the story of the lion and the mouse.
Yeah! The lion and the mouse. The lion and the mouse. The lion and the mouse. Yeah! The lion and the mouse. One day there was a mouse walking through the
are you doing in my neighborhood?
The lion grabbed the little mouse, held her up high. Please, sir, let me go.
Let you go? Tell me why.
If you let me go gently, I'll help you one day, you'll see. The lion laughed out loud.
You think you can help me? You're a silly, billy, tiny little mouse. Okay, I'll set you free.
Wow, you sure are brave. Yeah! The next day, the lion was running oh so fast. Then he stepped on a big old net and was caught in a trap.
Help me, oh help me. Won't somebody help me?
The lion and the mouse. The lion and the mouse. The mouse heard a lion's roar and knew just what to do. She called her friends, they ran to the lion, grabbed the rope, and started to chew. Yum, 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 yum.
Wow, you saved me. Even though you're small, I should never have laughed at you at all.
Don't worry, we understand. Let's just be friends. Are we cool, my man? The lion and the mouse. The lion and the mouse. The lion and the mouse. Yeah, the lion and the mouse. And they've been best friends ever since that day. Yay! Brother, can you read us your story, please? Sure, baby brother. Is that Three Little Pigs? I love that one. Me too. Okay, gather around, everybody. Three little pigs. Three little pigs. Three little pigs decided to build a house. One pig had something to say. I'm gonna build my house out of hay. So he gathered all the hay he could find and built his house in record time. Hay, hay, hay. I'm gonna build my house out of hay. The second pig was thinking quick. I'm gonna build my house out of sticks. So she gathered all the sticks she could find and built her house in record time. Sticks, sticks, sticks. I'm gonna build my house out of sticks. The third pig didn't like those tricks. I'm gonna build my house out of bricks. It's gonna take a lot more time, but the strongest house will be all mine. Bricks, bricks, bricks. I'm gonna build my house out of bricks. Suddenly, a wolf appeared. So into their houses, the pigs disappeared.
Little pig, let me in.
Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Ha 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 ha.
Oh! No!
Little pig, let me in.
Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Ha 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 ha.
Oh! Oh! No!
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Huh?
The house of brick was sturdy and thick. It didn't blow away.
Don't you worry, my piggy friends. We'll all be safe.
The wolf climbed down the chimney, but the pigs lit a fire.
Owie!
Get out of here, you mean old wolf!
3 little pigs. 3 little pigs. 3 little pigs lived in the brick house.
Okay, twins, it's story time.
How about the story of Goldilocks and the 3 bears?
Yay!
Once upon a time, in a house in the forest, there lived 3 bears who loved their porridge. They ate it every morning and every night. Papa's was hot. Mama's was cold. Baby's just right.
I'm Papa Bear. I'm big and proud. I'm Mama Bear. I could roar so loud.
I'm Baby Bear. This is my chair.
We're the 3 bears.
The 3 bears decided to go get some honey to put on their porridge. So off they went into the woods.
Right across the woods lived a little girl with golden hair and lots of curls. Everybody called her Goldilocks. Off she goes.
Off I go.
Into the woods.
Oh, look, I found a little house. I'll knock, knock on the door. No one's home. Well, that's okay.
And in she went. Anyway. Little did Goldilocks know she had just entered the house of the 3 bears.
Wow, look over there, a table of food. Great, 'cause I am in the mood for a big bowl of porridge just for me. Hey, there's 1. Wait, there's 2. No, look, there's 3.
Papa Bear's porridge.
That's too hot.
Mama Bear's porridge.
That's too cold.
Baby Bear's porridge.
Huh. Just right.
After Goldilocks had eaten her fill of porridge, she was feeling full and wanted to rest her feet. Papa Bear's chair looked
Much too hard.
Mama Bear's chair looked
Much too soft.
Baby Bear's chair was the final one.
Let's see. Oh, wowee! This one's just right.
But Goldie was too heavy for Baby Bear's chair, and so it broke.
Oops.
Now she was feeling really sleepy, so decided to go upstairs to lay down her golden head. Papa Bear's bed looked
Much too hard.
Mama Bear's bed looked
Much too soft.
Baby Bear's bed was the final one.
Let's see. Oh, wowee! This one's just right.
Just as Goldie fell asleep, the 3 bears returned home to discover they were not alone.
Someone's been eating Papa Bear's porridge.
Someone's been eating Mama Bear's porridge. Someone's been eating babies too. Let's see. Oh, dearie me. They ate it all up.
Someone's been sitting in Papa Bear's chair.
Someone's been sitting in Mama
very happy at all. They went upstairs to find the intruder. Someone's been sleeping in Papa Bear's bed. Someone's been sleeping in Mama Bear's bed.
Someone's been sleeping in babies too. Let's see. Oh, dearie me. There she is.
Who are you?
I'm Goldilocks. And who are you? We're the three bears. You ate my porridge. You broke my chair. You slept in my bed. And that's not fair. Eek. Sorry.
Goldilocks realized she wasn't a welcome guest, and the three bears chased her right out of their house.
She ran all the way home and never returned. A very good lesson she had learned. Again the bear's home